Hey, go getters, it's Coach Kim, and welcome back to another Women Willpower Wednesdays. If this is your first time joining, welcome. I'm Coach Kim, and I help people get out of their own damn way with my execution plans. So, if you're serious about becoming the next woman leader at your company, or woman leader when you're owning your business, or just doing things to actually achieve the life goals that you have set for yourself, I'm your coach. Make sure you subscribe down below. All right, let's get started with this week's topic. I'm kind of excited about it because it's called the power of connection. So, this is the perfect time to get out your pencils, your pads, anything that you actually take notes with. This is the prime time because I'm going to be giving you 4 ways to grow your connections in 2020. Okay. So, again, the title is The Power of Connection. I have my notes here for us, and it's going to be 4 ways to grow your connections in 2020. All right. Step one, if you're serious about not only building your network, if you're serious about really connecting with people, then the first step that you want to be doing is having at least one meaningful connection a day. Okay. So, what does that look like? I don't care if you work or you work from home. If you work from home, it's going to be a little harder for you because you're going to have to get out and actually make some human connections. I know social media has made it so easy for us to connect with people on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on IG, or whatever other tool that you use. I want to challenge you to start having meaningful conversations with people in person. Okay, that will really change the game. Or if you've already started having conversations with people on LinkedIn or any other social media memes, then go ahead and actually get that coffee, get that tea set up so that way you can meet them face to face. And I want you to start having meaningful conversations, okay? That's step one. Step two is making sure that you value people's time. This is such an important factor if you're trying to grow your relationships because I like to say, or somebody once told me, Kim, people are busy, so you have to tell them exactly what you need from them. Right? I had a mentor tell me that. Kim, people are busy. You need to come prepared with what you need. And I know that's on the contrary to what most people say. Oh, you don't want to be this person who always wants something from somebody. I'm not telling you to be somebody who wants something from somebody. I'm saying if you're meeting with people, if you're connecting with people, you have to value their time, right? So if it's going to take 15 minutes, let's stay on time. Like it should take 15 minutes. If it's going to take 30 minutes or an hour, just make sure that you respect their time. Now, granted, sometimes I've had meetups with people and we spent hours talking because time had passed because there was a genuine connection. However, if you meet up with somebody or if you're connecting with somebody and things aren't just working out, don't force it, right? Let it go. Meet with them for 15 minutes, get what you need out of 15 minutes. If you don't get anything, it's okay. Share information. LinkedIn is always the place that I like to go to really help people get their message across. And then after that, you valued their time. You gave them the information that you desired to give them. They gave you the information that they desired to give you. The most important thing about this time thing is that if you know you're going over time, excuse me, or if you know that there's something that's about to, maybe you're running late, I always tell people, hey, I'm running 5 minutes behind. I'll be there a little late. Or, hey, I noticed that we're coming up close on time. Do you have 5 more minutes to spare? But you need to respect people's time. Somebody who respects somebody's time, the relationship goes a long way. And this happens even with my girlfriends and my relationships. I give a good 15 minutes to 20 minutes on a phone call because we're all busy. Sometimes if I've been on the phone with you for an hour, then you just, you're a lucky person, because sometimes I don't have an hour to spare, but any time between like a 15-minute to a 30-minute time frame is always a really good time to have a meaningful conversation. So that is number 2, value people's time. Number 3, you need to show up for people in real life. Here I go again. You're like, Coach Kim, you're beating me up with social media. Social media has made it so easy for people to lose the human connection, to lose the human touch, to really lose that human energy perspective. Like, I love meeting human connections and meeting people. It's something about people energies, especially if it's a great energy, right? Like, I love positivity. I love being around people. And first of all, I love giving hugs because I'm a hugger. So if I hug you, if I feel the genuine connection and we are like holding each other, like, that does it for me, right? So like, you have to show up for people in real life. So if that means you have an event coming up and you want somebody else to attend your event, how you want people to attend your event and you don't attend other people's events, right? Like, how do you say you want somebody to help you do something, but you never really show up for them? And I'm talking about show up for them in real life. So that means not on social media. This means outside of social media. Who are you really showing up to? Like, are you going to events, or you're at work and you work with this person, you never speak to them, right? Like, who are you? And that's when it matters, when I talk about growing connections. Like, that's when it matters, when it's about how are you showing up for me outside of what you post on social media, right? Like, who are you, and are you truly what you say you are? Because if you're this person that likes my posts and do all these extra things for me, are you going to show up to my event? Right? And if you can't show up, will you tell somebody else about my event? And then you have to be that same person. Will I share a post? Will I like a post? Will I show up for this person? Will I not show up for this person? Now, let me be clear. Everybody ain't for you. So that means everybody not going to show up for you, and I need for you not to be offended. Let me say that again. Everybody isn't for you, and everybody's not going to show up for you. So don't get offended if there's some people you feel like should have showed up for you in real life, hasn't showed up for you. That's probably not your genuine connection where you can grow to the next level. Okay? I had to put that disclaimer in there. And number 4, you want to, if you are a woman leader or if you own a business on this call, number 4 really applies to you if you have a team. So number 4, what I'm about to say, is only if you have a team. So number 4 is meet with your team outside of work at least once a quarter. Okay? So many people that go to work and they just have this boss hat on, their boss, 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 boss. And I'm not saying you need to be a friend with your team, but I'm saying in order to grow your connections with your team, you need to really know who they are outside of working for you, right? Who are these people outside of coming to your workplace every day or showing up, depending on if you have contracts? Who are these people showing up to do work for you? You really, excuse me, need to know who are the people that you work with. And the only way you can grow your connection with them is by meeting with them outside of work. How do you do this? You do this by setting up a fun game day. You can go to happy hours. You can do any type of sporting events, but you want to grow your connection outside of work. If you lead a team, people need to see you outside of work. People need to see that you're human, right? And you have a family or you don't have a family, right? You're married or you're not married, right? People need to know if you love your dog, you don't, you love your cat, whatever it is. In order to grow to the next level, in order to really understand what this whole human connection is, the power of connection is stepping outside of your comfort zone and actually applying these 4 principles that I just shared with you today. Okay? I am Coach Kim. Thank you so much for tuning in. I finally feel a little better. I know I coughed a couple times, but trust me, last week was much worse. So please tune in next week. Make sure you subscribe. And there's another video that will pop up soon. I'll see you next week.